Your physique isn't stuck because your arms are small. It's because your neck is missing in action. You can have the most aesthetic shredded frame in the world, but if it's topped off with a pencil neck, you'll always look like a child wearing a superhero costume. Let me fix that. Look at any elite athlete, any heavyweight champion, or even the superheroes you see in the comics. They all have one thing in common, a thick, powerful neck. It's the visual anchor of the entire upper body. It's the difference between looking like a high-performance machine and looking like you've never touched a pull-up bar in your life. Most people spend years obsessing over their bicep peak or the inner sweep of their quads. They'll spend 40 minutes on lateral raises just to get that shoulder width, but they completely ignore the 3 inches of muscle that actually connects their head to their torso. It's the ultimate ego check muscle. Why? Because you can't hide a weak neck. Even in a baggy hoodie, a thick neck screams, "I train." Let's break it down. Your neck is composed of over 20 different muscles. We're talking about the sternocleidomastoid, the splenius capitis, and the traps, which, yes, are part of that neck-shoulder bridge. When these are underdeveloped, your head looks like it's floating. You lose that alpha posture, and, more importantly, you leave yourself vulnerable. In the world of contact sports, your neck is your suspension system. It's what keeps your brain from rattling around like a marble in a tin can. But even if you aren't planning on stepping into a boxing ring, a strong neck is your primary defense against the tech neck epidemic. You're sitting there right now, probably hunched over your phone, your chin tucked into your chest like you're searching for a lost coin. Your cervical spine is screaming for help. By strengthening the neck, you're literally pulling your posture back into alignment. You're standing taller. You're projecting confidence. So, how do you actually fix it? Most people think neck training is dangerous. They think one wrong move and, boom, game over. That's the first myth we're debunking. Like any other muscle, the neck responds to progressive overload. You wouldn't try to bench press 300 pounds on day 1, so don't try to go full Mike Tyson on your first neck bridge. Here is the truth. You don't need a fancy neck harness or a dedicated machine. You can build a massive neck with nothing but a floor and a towel. We start with isometric holds, high tension, zero movement. It's about building that foundational stability before we start adding the heavy hitters. Then, we move into the 4 pillars: flexion, extension, lateral flexion, and rotation. Think of your neck like a joystick. It needs to be strong in every single direction. If you only train the front, you're just creating a new set of imbalances. You need that 360-degree thickness, and I can already hear you typing in the comments. But will it make my jawline look better? Yes. By developing the muscles under the jaw and along the sides of the throat, you're tightening the skin-to-muscle ratio. You're trading that soft, undefined look for a sharp, chiseled silhouette. It's the closest thing to a natural facelift you'll ever find. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Neck training is a game of consistency, not intensity. You don't need a neck day. You need 5 minutes at the end of every workout. Treat it like an afterthought, and it will stay an afterthought. Treat it like a priority, and in 3 months, you'll have to buy new dress shirts because your collars won't close. No excuses. The path to a dominant physique starts at the top. Stop leaving your gains on the table. Stop being the guy with the floating head aesthetic. Build the bridge. Command the room. Mastering your neck is the first step to looking like a literal tank. But your neck is only one piece of the puzzle. If you want to maximize your gains and build a body that actually functions as good as it looks, click on this video to discover the 7 best forearm exercises you can do without ever touching a weight.